No, we gotta cut that out. We can't curse in the beginning.
Hi, Ever.
Hello.
Hi, Kaden.
What's happening?
I'm Carlos.
Doing a nice awkward start today. Hell yeah.
It's fine. I'm sure it'll buff out.
Scoots away.
Aaron, you need to make sure you don't talk today because it's gonna be so annoying in the mixing with their mics.
Yeah. Don't just throw the mic at me. That's your job today.
So what books have you been reading, Ever?
Reading at the moment, not a lot. I have found a audiobook app that I listen to a lot, and it is all just smut.
Dude, it's so crazy that people just listen to porn in public at work.
Wait, yeah, I was gonna say at work?
No.
Okay.
Don't
that's
lie.
great. Yeah.
No, I don't.
You
at
listen
work.
to it.
I'm too busy at
Have you
work.
read
I was
books?
listening to Blade Runner
What?
the other day, and there was a couple of weird scenes in there, and I was like, I'm at work right now. I don't want this. This is weird to listen
when I
to.
work the overnights, maybe I'll listen to like a chapter or two, but if I'm working like my normal shift,
I guess the part that doesn't make sense to me is how people like. I guess in my head, it's me imagining watching porn at work, which would be crazy.
That is not it.
To just be casually chilling.
It's not it. It's just listening to a romance book.
Yeah, but when I hear book talk in the description,
Take me, Fabio.
No, it's more like
That's not it.
No,
What?
that's like your stereotypical.
That's what I picture.
smut.
Yeah.
no, it's like
not that.
Shrek R34. It's like, oh
No,
no,
it's not.
oh no, Prince Charming, please stop kidnapping me.
Donkey, what are you doing to me?
You're-
There are dark romances, but that's not it either.
Prince Charming, your hot brother is also not.
Isn't Fabio the face of the whole genre?
That was like old erotic
They're like
novels.
80s, yeah.
That's like our grandma's version.
Yeah.
My grandma. Wait, so was my grandma just reading porn the whole time around me? That's insane, bruh. I thought she was just casually reading, a good book, but she was reading porn in front of me.
If that's the book she was reading, then yeah.
The Fabio ones, yeah. That's insane. Do you?
Why hasn't Fabio played He-Man? He's like perfect for the role.
Power?
Isn't he?
He's the prince of what? What's the name of the land?
Oh God. Grayskull.
No, yeah.
By the power of Grayskull.
By the power of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Grayskull.
I got there. Oof.
Did you ever watch He-Man?
No, I have not.
Or She-Ra?
He-Man.
That's crazy.
That's where Skeletor comes from. You've never seen Skeletor? He was just trying to do his job. He's like the silliest villain you can imagine.
I love Skeletor so much.
His plan is always like hanging the princess above a pit of fire and being like, "You have to save her, otherwise she'll die." And then once he does, he's like, "Oh damn it!
Screw you, He-Man.
And then he's like, "All right, go home. See you tomorrow."
Yeah, no.
Why the fuck we got Haktua on the board?
Dude,
That's old news, isn't it?
no. So this week she did a crypto scam where she
Running out of money, huh?
yeah, she did a rug pull, and here's the funny part: no one was dumb enough as a fan to buy into it. Instead, there was a large amount of crypto bros that were dumb enough to gamble on it, and immediately got
That's all
sniped,
crypto's
and
become at this
millions of
point.
dollars got lost. Yeah, it's just it's the equivalent of like what's it called, slot machine.
Pretty
Where-
much, yeah.
And the house is the richest people, and it's really interesting because essentially like Haley Welch or Hawk Tua girl just had to sit there and get assaulted by CoffeeZilla in a public interview on Twitter Spaces or whatever that bullshit's called.
She had to.
I don't know why, but she's doing some sort of like public humiliation scenario. Well, her whole career, I guess, of the Hawk Tua meme.
Yeah, didn't really come from much. So that's not surprising at all.
But I guess what sort of gambling would you get into?
All of it? Constantly? All the time?
Which one do you like?
I like betting on people's lives.
So like UFC?
No, like real people I know. I'm going to bet that they're going to die at age 50.
So bullfighting.
Sure. Yeah, I just bet on their health. And then if it's not going good, I'll put a little cyanide in
health
there.
insurance Deadpools. I get what you mean. I understand.
And if it's not going good, I put a little cyanide in their food. Just a little bit, nothing noticeable.
No, but for real, what's the type of gambling you like, Ever? What do you like to participate in?
I mean, I don't mind playing blackjack. I'm not good at
So
blackjack.
card games.
Yeah.
Do you like sports betting? Do you like thrill seeking in the sense of like I bet you can't do this, and then if someone says that you gotta do it? Like
No.
dares.
No.
Dares are dares a form of gambling?
Sure. Very
Technically,
juvenile
they can
form,
be,
but yeah.
I don't know. I feel like in my mind sometimes I'm Peter Griffin from Family Guy, and I'm like, I'll do anything for $5, and I.
Well,
like,
that's not gambling.
no, because that's the
selling a
thrill.
service.
But I'm gambling. Yeah, if you fix the rate, it's not gambling. Instead, I'm just going into a.
But if I'll bet you can't do whatever, that's gambling.
Okay. I really like.
Gambling.
Well, no,
I
what
love
I
it.
was gonna
That's what I live
say
for.
is buying a battle pass and then going in game and shooting a bunch of people or killing a bunch of creepers and then buying a loot crate and really hoping
Talking about video game gambling.
I get a cool Fortnite skin.
Yeah, and then you can sell it for real gambling.
Can you sell it?
I think.
I thought you can't sell Fortnite skins.
I know you can with like
I'm sure-
CS:GO and whatever. So yeah, there's definitely
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm sure there's some way to sell anything on video games if you really try hard enough.
Why didn't Hawk Tuah do that? Yeah, a skin in Fortnite. She would have made millions.
A Haley Welch skin, the Hawk Tuah skin. Well, yeah, that's weird. I guess. What sort of level is she? Is she PG-13 humor? Is that because it's a dick joke, right?
It's a blowjob joke.
Yeah, but she tries to brand herself as I'm just silly and it's wholesome fun, y'all. She sounds
I
like a
feel like
Looney
TVMA.
Tunes character.
Yeah, she got famous because she talks
All
about
right, y'all, I gotta go
blowjobs,
sleep
yeah.
now.
So, not PG-13. I don't know. Think I've ever seen a blowjob joke. Maybe.
What are you talking?
Maybe subtle
about?
ones. Yeah, maybe subtle ones.
All of wait. Let me think in my head. Scary Movie 5 was PG-13.
No way it wasn't.
Nutty Professors.
All the scary movies are R.
Nutty Professor. Medea goes to jail.
All the scary movies are R. There's no way. What?
Norbit.
Is there a lot of blowjob jokes in those?
There's at least one.
I don't. In Nutty Professor?
I guarantee it.
Maybe. That
I
doesn't
can
sound
guarantee
right,
in
though.
all of the camp movies American Pie is PG-13.
No, it is not.
There's no way
that is a
no.
scary movie in American Pie are like the R movies. What are you talking about?
What else? I'm pretty sure like Terminator.
It's probably also R, but it might be 13.
What-
No, that one does sound PG-13.
No, it's not.
No? I remember I was allowed to watch it as a kid. That's the only reason I say that.
What? Well, wait. What's like the most classic? Like, don't let your kids watch that movie.
Scary movies up there. That's what it was for my childhood, at least. But that's old news now.
Like Full Metal Jacket by Stanley Kubrick,
Sure.
or what? Or Climax by Gaspar Noé.
Wait, by who?
Gaspar Noé, the A24 film.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, don't let any kid near that one. Jesus Christ. That scarred me as an adult, so... Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of examples.
How old would you have to be to watch like Midsommar or one of those A24 movies?
I still haven't seen Midsommar.
Have you?
No.
What? Neither of you have seen that? That's crazy.
But probably, like, I don't know.
Dude, if I
14,
explained that
16?
movie, it'd be the most insensitive explanation of the movie.
It's a horror movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From my understanding, this one chick, her whole family dies, and she's really sad about it, and her boyfriend's going on a really sick vacation, so then she's like, yo, can I go on the vacation with you? And he's like, I guess. And then he's really annoyed and mean to her for, like, the most of the movie, and then they go to the Swedish cult where, like, a bunch of death happens.
Alrighty then.
Sounds like a very interesting movie.
It's family friendly.
I don't think it is.
I can't think of any PG-13 movies. Transformers, there's definitely
Transformers?
on all of those there was at least one blowjob joke. I guarantee.
No.
I guarantee in each
I
movie
don't
there's at least. Bumblebee pisses on the FBI agent in the first 15 minutes of the movie.
That's much different than a blowjob joke.
That's a golden shower joke.
No.
That's like a dog.
All right, well there's a
yeah.
whole joke about everyone asking how old Megan Fox is. statutory rape jokes are fine, but blowjob jokes are too far?
I don't know, man. Yeah, sure.
No.
How old are you?
21.
Aw.
Why? What? I don't get the joke.
He was making a statutory rape joke. Or attempting to in a very poor way.
Oh, I see. Good try.
Yeah. All right, now we look to the board. Did you guys what was your favorite Disney Channel like original movie, the animated ones?
Nah, fuck Disney. I'm all about Nickelodeon. Talk about Swindle.
Swindle? That was
Swindle,
a good
yeah.
movie. What was
Oh,
your
you're talking live action?
or yeah, just
Animation.
essentially television movies is what I'm talking about.
The Phineas and Ferb, Third Dimension, whatever that one was.
S-
Second
yeah.
Dimension. Yeah. That movie slaps. That shit holds up.
Cuz
I like
I
the Wizards
I
of
have-
Waverly Place movie.
I never seen that one.
That was
I
a fun
watched
one.
that recently. For some reason when I was a kid and I'd be watching a live action show when they'd get their movie, I'd never like same with Even Stevens. I would never understand what the difference was, and it's obviously camera quality and like they have an actual budget and production. But in my head I was like, why do they look realer? They look realer in the movie.
Whoa.
Why do they look realer?
Oh, funny.
Did you not? Do you remember not being able to describe what live action was as a
Yes.
child,
Yes.
and being like, no, it was real people though, and but it was still like they have fire powers and they were fighting each other and they were ninjas and they're like, so it was a cartoon. And you're like, no, they were real.
Yeah. I don't remember the conversation, but I do vividly remember struggling with that.
Being a child and not being able to articulate the vivid thought you have in your
Stupid
head.
kids don't even know words like articulate.
Exactly.
Dumb kids.
Do you remember Let It Shine?
Oh,
Nope.
yeah, that was a good one.
It was about
Lemonade Mouth.
Lemonade Mouth. The music. Disney had a lot of music
I-
ones. I loved.
Hated
I
Disney.
love the Disney.
Yeah.
I hated
musicals.
Disney as a
They're
kid.
so fun.
Camp Rock.
Yeah.
Not,
Camp Rock.
no, I think Disney is what made me grow to hate rich people.
That's so fair.
Yeah, in my poor house, looking around in these Disney rich houses, I was like, fuck all these guys. These motherfuckers.
I mean, Disney and Cartoon Network isn't any different.
No, Cartoon Network just feels trashy. I don't know what about it.
Cartoon Network in the animation style, I guess, but it's not like everyone's poor in that shit.
No, but it just has a more trashy feel. Or Disney.
No one's ever walking out of the apartment complex. It's always walking out of a house that's 3 stories.
I think you're probably right. I can't think of anything, yeah.
Dude, I kind of want to see that. Wait, Haunted Hathaways, weirdly enough, was in an apartment. They were in one of the Louisiana styles, like where
Carly was in an apartment.
iCarly was in
Carly
an
was,
apartment.
yeah. It was a fucking
That was the
nicest apartment
nicest
I've ever
apartment
seen with a
ever,
goddamn
though.
Like the
elevator.
Zack and Cody.
No, they were in a
Hotel.
goddamn suite.
They lived
Fuck
in
They
a
them.
were,
hotel.
they were in a hotel
Yes,
suite that
but they
had different
lived in a
rooms.
hotel.
They
Yeah,
had different
That's some
rooms.
beyond rich people shit. Fuck them.
What do you mean?
They live in a suite? Motherfucking piece of shit.
No,
Yeah,
that
but their mom worked at the hotel.
well, yeah, no, they have a weird like X Factor life. Like they have it's like military kid life or stuff like that, where it's like not the average experience.
Either way, I'm jealous. I don't know.
Would you rather be a military kid or like a famous person's kid?
Military.
Probably famous.
You don't get any of the benefits of fame. You don't get the talent. You only the wealth.
Yeah. The wealth sounds pretty sick.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That's a bad example.
Have you seen Chet Hanks?
Would
Doesn't seem like he's doing great, but he's probably had a
culinary
fun life.
chef dad, or
No, I thought you were gonna, military kid or circus kid. Yeah, your family's in the circus. You're running around.
oh
Military.
yeah, I think I'd pick circus.
I think I'd take circus. Yeah,
I'm not sure. See,
then it could be Robin.
You'd be in the clown car.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? Squeezing in there with 16 other dudes.
I never got how they did that.
Squeeze in there. It's not magic. It's just they fit in there,
What do you mean? All of high school, we drove a fucking clown car.
and we fit 16 of us in there. Yeah, we got practice for it.
We got so many people to pile into the smallest vehicles.
Yeah, but I'm still not understanding.
They just did that, but throw a couple more, because you could fit someone like in the windshield. in that little crevice.
But you see the little thing drive up. No, they're driving the little clown car, and 12 people step out of it.
It doesn't have to be super safe. You can just look around the guy and.
No.
I mean, they're also.
No, I am
bending.
saying that's not possible. You can't convince me it's physically possible to drive a clown car with more than one person in it because of how small a
It's
clown
just a
car.
remote control car.
It could be.
I feel like you don't understand how small a clown car is for one.
It's like a Volkswagen Bug.
No, it's
No, it's much
smaller.
smaller.
It's small enough to drive inside of a place.
Well, in the circus, the Volkswagen Bug could definitely drive inside there, but yeah.
That's fair enough. But hear me out.
Haven't you ever seen? Dude, these guys just know what card you're thinking of. They can just read your mind, man.
Magicians?
people
Yeah,
that
they
are
just
super
knew it was the
bendy?
ace of spades. Like, how?
Who are the people that are super bendy? They can bend in all
Contortionists?
Contortionists. They could be contortionists.
So the main two ways that clown cars work is before they go into the clown car, they have clothes that make them look bigger than they are.
Okay.
And then the other thing is like the engine is stripped, all of the insides are stripped, and they're just walking.
Really?
They're just walking. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
That's very interesting.
And they're just crawling along like this.
Like the Fred
six-
Flintstone.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Holy shit.
Or not even. It's shimmying. It's like
Yeah.
a dragon. It's funny to imagine them going forward by shimmying.
And then they all have pop-out clothes. That's fun. That's fun.
We gotta do that.
Yeah? We're
Hollow
getting
out
a clown
that
car.
Hollow out that one.
That doesn't look like a clown car.
You could paint it.
And it's heavy as shit.
Not if it's hollowed out.
What
Yeah.
if you take out the
It's
engine?
still got a steel
That's where
frame.
like majority of
Actually,
the weight comes from.
Maybe. I don't know. Cars are like tons.
And if we take out literally everything, and it's
strip
just
it down to the
wheels.
frame,
Yeah,
basically.
It's literally just frames and wheels.
16 people could probably lift that, maybe.
You don't have to lift it. You just have to push it. You can
suppose
push that car.
Wait, the wheels? Yeah, the axles are still... Okay, I thought the wheels were just for show. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
The wheels are just for show.
Well, yeah.
You just have to lift it.
Well, you don't want to see the legs moving
Lift it like a
underneath,
lady's
yeah.
skirt.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was picturing.
Yeah, I don't think our car would work. You're right. I know what you mean. No, there's no way to get into the front from the cab. I know what you mean. Like
We gotta get a clown car, though. They gotta be cheap. They're like a quarter the size of a real car.
Again, just go to a junkyard and find an old Volkswagen Bug. Strip that thing.
Yeah.
well, what are we gonna do with the clown car?
Clown around? Obviously. Clown around town?
Did you guys? What's your opinion on the Goofy movie?
Pretty good. Never watched it much as a kid, but it's pretty good.
I for some reason, was always in love with that movie. I think it's because I have a dead dad, but I'm not sure why it was so interesting. Other than I have a theory that it represents any colored kid's experience
I feel like I've heard that before.
of the single parent lifestyle and like essentially being lower to middle class. You see him, he's like a weird skater indie kid, and he gives mad light skinned biracial energy.
Yeah, I
Sure.
can see that.
Max from the Goofy
I
movie.
feel like I've heard that, but yeah, I haven't
and
seen
then
the movie
Goofy
enough, so-
Goofy gives like a funny unk, like
the
like
how do you function kind of person. Yeah.
oh, that's not what I meant, but yeah.
He's like
In the
the-
movie,
Like I should
no.
be medicated,
No?
probably.
Yeah.
In
like,
the movie, I feel like
isn't he
Goofy's
super clumsy
straightened out.
and doing whatever?
Well, yeah, you know, I'm super clumsy.
And I
doing
wonder how you
whatever.
function. Yeah.
That's mean. What popped up?
Microsoft Teams.
Sick.
Fuck you, Microsoft. But yeah, I got told I look a lot like Goofy, the Goofy characters.
Like a dog?
Yeah,
You were told you look like a
Max from
dog?
Goofy, my girlfriend.
I'm so sorry. Wow.
Well, I mean, yeah, but they're so personalized that they look like they have humanistic traits.
Yeah, and I look
Personified. That's the word.
and I look like Max from the Goofy movie apparently.
Sure.
I can see it.
And I rolled off of that and I was like, oh, I can kind of see it. And I tried to start seeing like different people as characters in the Mickey Mouse style. You definitely look like Donald Duck.
I'm a Donald Duck.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that. I'm
I
happy with
walked in
that.
on this conversation the other day.
Yeah, you give Donald Duck vibes.
Hell yeah. I can't do the voice. I really want to.
I can't. I can
I
only
don't
do
know how
this
people
one.
can talk while doing that. The voice actors are insane.
Nope. Yeah, I
you
can't
have to
even
train that.
I have no fucking clue. That's a hard part.
Yuck.
Well, hi.
Goofy. Well, Maxie.
Robot slaves? What the fuck's up with robot slaves?
The Tesla bots are getting they're hot right now. They're getting a lot of discussion.
Oh,
And it made me think about the idea of depictions of robots within media, the different way we see them, the couple different like archetypes that I wanted to
yeah, I
describe.
get it. I kind of want one just to demean.
And then I was gonna ask, what would you guys do if you had a robot that could do anything a human could do, but it looks still like the tin can?
Make
You
it
know what I mean?
sit in a
Looks
dog
exactly
kennel.
like what I have drawn right there. That's like
I'd make it sit in a dog kennel.
It would do a lot of chores for me.
it'd do chores, some menial labor.
And throw my leftovers at it.
Would you do any creative endeavors or recreational things with it?
Kick it?
Like learn how to fight? Use it as a
No,
as a
no, no. Like
training
while
dummy?
it's in the dog kennel, I'd kick it.
Would you fuck it too?
No.
And maybe get it a little collar?
No.
Start
Yeah,
leading
yes, the collar.
Leading it
no
around
sex.
with a leash, and
None
then you
of that.
spank it a bit?
Nope. Nope, none of that weird shit.
Why is it weird? You could put a pocket pussy on it too, and then now all of
What
a
do you
sudden
mean, why is that weird?
it's hot and dangerous?
What do you mean, why is that weird? No, I just want something to demean. None of that.
Because it's, well,
What if it turns around and starts demeaning you?
That's not how it works.
he's into the power of demeaning, obviously. That's where he
No, I
gets
can
off
see
of
that.
That's why I put it in a dog kennel and I'd kick it, maybe spit water at it.
God damn it,
short
you
circuit.
pissed in it.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine if it dies. Yeah, it's kind of the point. I want to kill it.
Okay, now if it was like a Baymax type robot, that thing would be my best friend though. I will say that.
Well, so for example, that's what I was going to...
Baymax is so great.
Wait. So that gets into
Probably
the
demean that one
discussion.
too, yeah. Put him in the dog kennel.
Wait. So
you-
is Baymax sentient? The answer is no, but
No.
they kind of imply a little bit that he is because he likes Hero. He has favorite people. He kind of has friends.
Yeah.
You know. But then also, is he just doing his programming? Is supposed to be the implied? It's a kids one. Obviously, you don't think
Yeah.
too deep about it. But like with Blade Runner, you've been reading really deeply into like the idea of like what is consciousness, what is sentient. So you kind of
That's
get
why I'm scared, so I'd spit water at it. Yeah. You understand now?
But what I was gonna say is that very often there's two different depictions. One where it's a metal toaster that can walk, that we have to program and make it go around, and it has a bunch of different words that it can
Like
say.
Beauty and the Beast.
What are you on about right now?
He's
got-
talking about the walking toaster.
They got the walking clocks and toasters. And
No,
lamps
that's
and
not
shit.
But
what-
that's witchcraft.
No, I was saying a metaphor where it's just a big thing
That's
of
not
metal
robots, that's witchcraft.
that's programmable. That's what I meant by a walking toaster. My apologies.
Oh, like it doesn't walk? That'd be so cool, though.
You understand what I meant,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You could have it walk straight into the bathtub.
All
for
right,
you.
there's a walking robot. It's not sentient. Ba-doom. You. So normally you have, like I said, the programmable drone, and then the other is the Wall-E that wakes up, or the sort of baby child that we see
I
develop
want a
into a
trash
teen.
robot.
Trash robot
A
would be
baby
pretty
that turns into a teen in the length of a week.
Oh, like
is-
Robots, the movie?
Kinda, yeah. Where it's just living humans inside of a robot.
Oh,
Those
that's
are
not like Robots, the movie.
that is robots.
Oh, that-
the movie.
Kinda? They had to build the baby?
Yeah, but they're also conscious and sentience, and they have morals and ethics, and they can.
Oh,
think.
yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The level of sentience within robots and how they're depicted. And my question is when does it become unethical to fuck them?
Immediately?
Well, that's just fucking a piece of metal. People do that all the time. You ever had a dildo in you?
No,
Not
have
a
you?
metal one.
A metal one? That's so fair. That's so fair.
I feel like that would just hurt.
But yeah, sex toys are already just, plastic or metal.
And some of them move.
And some of them move. If you could program it and it was a robot, it looked
Technically, those ones do have metal in them.
Those do
it
have
looks
metal
like
in
the
them.
man or woman of your dreams. And it had no thought. It wasn't sentient at all. It was just a fuckable toaster.
Just buy a blow up doll.
I don't know if it's immoral.
A blow up doll that has skin that's warm and it can touch and it can pick you up.
I don't know if it's immoral,
And
but it
hold
is
you.
definitely sad.
Well, no, hey,
very
we don't judge.
pathetic.
Hey, we speak, we don't judge.
I judge when that. Yeah, you're fucking a robot. I'm gonna judge the shit out of you.
We listen,
Listen and we don't judge.
I
we
can't do that when I
listen,
see
and
this
we
guy's
don't
fucking a robot.
judge.
Have you seen the Hear Me Out cakes?
No.
What's a hear me out cake?
So it's another trend that's going around right now of like they get a cake and then they print out like pictures of cartoon characters or whatever that like
Oh
is
god.
somewhat attractive in
Oh.
some way.
So
And then
like
it's-
And then they
Gwen,
stick it into the cake and they're like, okay, hear me out. And that's it.
People are fucked up.
hear me
You've
out.
never been attracted to a
Hear me
cartoon
out, and
character?
it's
Not that I'll admit.
Hear me out, and it's a troll character from Trolls 3D Tour.
Yeah, like weird shit. Or like Doc from Lightning McQueen.
What?
The car. Voice.
What?
He has the Burt Reynolds mustache.
Yeah. Or Hiccup. How to
What
Train Your
age?
Dragon.
What is
a
it?
lot.
Aging
That's
with
crazy.
women? Like, when do you start finding mustaches attractive? My girlfriend told me about that. She's like, I think I'm starting to find mustaches attractive, but still kind of no. Is it an aging thing? Is that when you start
Is that a question? I've never. What?
I think it's an aging thing. I also think it depends on how you grew up.
Well, when do you think you would start rocking a mustache,
I've
a
talked
full
about
thick mustache?
My hate for mustaches on this pod. a
When's it
couple of times.
acceptable?
Never. Never. I don't think a mustache is ever good.
It can be.
It makes you look
Not
like a pedophile.
often, but it can be.
Almost always. There's a couple. Like Burt Reynolds, he rocks it. I don't know what about it, but yeah, no. Mustache is bad news.
I feel like if you have a mustache and that's all you have, number one, it depends on the kind of mustache.
You have to
Because
have-
like a handlebar mustache, those are just fun.
You have to have something seriously wrong with you to want that, I think, yeah. Brain issues.
What's the
I
What's-
think you have brain
what's the one
issues.
that looks like the Pizza Hut logo? That like
The
every
Hitler mustache?
No, the big one, not the small one. The one that covers the whole lip and is thick. The Burt Reynolds one.
the
What's that called?
When it gets thin on the side?
Like it looks like a comb is on your lips.
Oh, I don't know. Bushy?
yeah, I don't know.
Like a squirrel's tail.
Sure.
I want to grow one of those.
No, I do respect the thin ones, which is like one hair.
French mustache.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Oui.
Those are pretty good.
It's funny that like whenever someone says France, we all go yes in French. That makes me laugh.
Oui, oui.
Like imagine if someone said America and we were like, "Hello."
Hello.
Wait, what? Yeah, I was watching 90 Day Fiance with my girlfriend, and all of the Russian chicks would always be like, "Viva America! Viva America!"
There you go, yeah. I was thinking they do it for America. Yeah, America, burgers and fries. Like that's
Yeah,
says that right
burger, huh?
No.
Burger. You're American.
burger guns?
You like guns?
No.
You're not American.
You're-
I know I'm a Russian spy in actuality.
Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, you're vegetarian.
Wait, neither of you guys like burgers and guns. What the hell?
Oh fuck! Don't out me, dude.
What the hell? Bunch of un-American sons of bitches.
Hey, I'm coming around to guns.
I like to eat my burger with a gun. That's the way to do it.
That's insane.
Dipping your Glock in ketchup.
It's American way to do it right there.
Uh,
That
Cook
is
it with
just
some fireworks?
actually
but getting back to getting back to what we were talking about with the robot slave thing, is I guess since you won't, you always get so mad when I talk about fucking the robot.
That's always your go-to, man. It's seriously,
It
you
is
gotta.
a weird go-to.
Because I think it would make so much money. It's about the monetization and also the depiction within art. In every art, no matter where it is, there's always a whorehouse. No matter what it is. In any fictional world, there's a whorehouse. And in the real world, I'm saying you could solve
There's a lot
all...
of fictional worlds I could think of without.
Wait,
But
wait,
sure.
there's a lot.
But
you
sure.
can end sex work. and end human trafficking if they were robots.
That's a
I don't
positive
think you
spin on
could.
it, but I don't think you could either, unfortunately.
Why?
Because people are
Because-
fucked up.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
And
robot
people like
trafficking?
people.
What if it's indistinguishable?
Then that's where the morals come into play.
Well, no, but it's not sentient at all.
then it's,
Then you would tell.
Yeah. The reason that human trafficking is a
Would
thing is
you?
because it's human trafficking.
This got dark real quick. Jesus Christ.
Hey.
I'm just saying, I don't think robots would get rid
Hey man,
of that.
if you want to fuck a robot, fuck a robot. I'm just telling you, I'm gonna judge
I'm
this
in
shit
a
out of
happy
you.
relationship. I just
what I mean, I'm
instead
gonna
ask
judge the
these
shit out of you.
questions because my mind is curious, you know?
He wants to fuck a robot.
It's a morbid
clearly.
curiosity.
Yeah, sure. To both. Sure. You could want to fuck a robot. I don't think it's crazy to be curious about it.
Clearly, obviously, you've been going on it for this is like the
Do you
fifth
think it's
episode.
crazy?
I don't think it's crazy to think about it. I think it's crazy to act on it.
I'm not acting on it.
Not yet.
I wouldn't.
Not yet.
Okay, robot slaves. What would you have them do?
Like I said, sit in a doghouse.
No.
Menial
Kick
labor.
them.
Menial labor.
Or like the dangerous labor jobs. I think it would be good for like
Would-
replacing people who work in like nuclear facilities.
That's so fair. That's so fair. I want to see him fight. I want to see the coolest choreography ever in like kung fu movies that we can't do because it's too dangerous with the robots.
No, but you couldn't bet on that. It's rigged.
What if you controlled it with the controller?
Oh, like
Robot battles.
Real steel.
Real steel.
in
Yeah.
real life. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
that'd
you
be
get to fuck
sick.
them afterwards.
No. God damn it. No. Especially not those robots. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Wow.
Just a super buff hunk of metal.
It's like a transformer. Yeah.
lightning.
Trying to fuck a transformer. Oh my God.
Robot battles are already a thing.
Yeah, robot battles are already a thing.
But I want it to be a big human-sized robot that has a sword.
You know, instead they're like little circles with a big saw blade on them, which is
Okay,
honestly much
now,
more
Are we
terrifying.
talking like the standard human size, or are we talking
Like an Iron Man
godlike
suit that
humans?
doesn't have a person in it.
Okay.
Like the Tesla bot.
Like the Tesla bot.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be cool. Give them both a sword, put them in a ring.
I'd bet on it.
I wouldn't bet on it. You know it's rigged. They're robots. They have a
No,
code.
you can make it just two AIs.
Maybe,
You
yeah.
can do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I suppose. I wouldn't trust it though.
Well,
That shit would definitely be rigged.
People bet on the election. No one's betting with their mind. They're betting with their soul, Caden. So which robot are you gonna put your money on?
The more fuckable one for sure.
Exactly. Did you know? To move on from this, I guess. One, they're making a Pong movie.
Thank God! Oh my God! I'm so glad that
And a
story's finally being
and
told.
a Pop-Tart movie made by Jerry Seinfeld.
Thank God! I'm so glad that story's finally being told.
But when I was learning about Pong, apparently it was one of the very first video games, obviously.
Those are my favorite movies. The ones that are just ads disguised as a movie, like the Tetris one, or the BlackBerry one. Oh, I love the BlackBerry movie. I
Hey,
could watch
Dennis
that.
from
I
Always Sunny
cannot
was
tell
in
if
there.
you're being
Also,
serious.
I'm not.
you have it's so weird. I don't know how to describe it. There's a part of your hair where there's a perfect circle imprint that looked like someone sucked up to you with a vacuum, but you just moved your hair covering it. So I don't know what I've been looking at. We're going to ignore it, but it looks like you got scalped by an alien.
In the good way?
Yeah,
Sick.
it looked cool. It looked like you went to the designer and said, "I'll take the fuzzy circle."
Sick. Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Are you wearing a Harry Potter Deathly Hallows necklace?
No,
That's pretty
Just a
edgy.
triangle.
That's pretty edgy,
Can
dude.
you name the Deathly Hallows?
I've never seen a Harry Potter.
That is so sad.
Hagrid. Is that him?
It's the Elder Wand, dummy.
The Cloak of Invisibility.
Yeah, the Cloak of
And the
Invisibility.
Resurrection Stone.
And Gandalf.
And then the fucking Golden
Completely different
Snitch.
series.
And the Golden Snitch?
The Golden Snitch is not that.
That's where the Resurrection Stone is.
That's where it was.
That's where it was, but they had to use it.
That's where he found it.
Why the snitch getting gold?
Because the snitch always gets the gold. They always get away in the end. They get the protection, the money.
And curb stomped.
No,
They should.
not if you accept the protection and the money.
Shit, you're right.
Stay snitching. No, I'm kidding. Fuck the.
What time are we at?
police.
Like 35 minutes, 36 minutes.
What time is it?
4:30.
Cool. It's only been 30 minutes.
History of Game Mad.
Well, game mods. That's what I was in the middle of explaining, but you were riffing, so I was gonna let you do that.
Ponya?
Pong. Pong. That's what I was
Oh.
talking about, but he was in the middle of riffing.
I thought
Oh,
it said Ponyo too.
yeah. I was,
Ponyo is a good movie.
Ponyo was
Ponya
a good
is a
movie.
good movie. Yeah, I like Studio Ghibli. They got 3 good ones. The rest are unbelievably boring.
I don't know about that. Did you know Earth to See the Weird Dragon movie is based off of a novel that's an amazing written like high fantasy novel?
Unbelievably boring.
Yeah.
I couldn't get through that movie.
But it's so pretty.
But Ponya, Howl's Moving Castle, and fucking Spirited Away, slap. Those are good ones.
Apparently Boy with the Heron,
That was alright. I watched that one.
My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. That's
Princess
cultural.
Mononoke.
That was boring. I don't like that one.
All very pretty.
They're all very pretty, yeah. Pretty
Well-
boring stuff to look at.
What I was gonna talk about, not Ponyo, I was Pong,
Pong.
was is people would take apart what was it? The Pong machines itself that you could play it on. Was it the first Nintendo or the
Atari?
entertainment? The Atari, that's what it was. They would take apart the Atari and then fuck with it with tweezers and try to literally reprogram it, making it have smaller paddles. And in the process, making the game harder because people found Pong too easy. So this was kind of the first example of like game modifications. Was people would go to arcade games and they would either literally program it themselves or they would fuck around and do certain things that made it so that there were errors like frame glitches and stuff like that.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Like Wreck-It
Like
Ralph.
Wreck-It
Sure.
Ralph.
But then when you look at different games and such, it kind of becomes the idea of imperfect games being preserved before remaster. And our producer will know a lot about this because of Smash. Which one is it? Which Smash Bros?
Melee.
Melee, where there's a bunch of imperfections and fucked up stuff that they didn't intend to do, but in the process, nerds that are way too good at the game learned all of these different like imperfections that are essentially glitches in the game and know how to use them. And this was kind of the start of essentially cheats and mods within games.
Sure. Yeah.
You can see the evolution of game culture and all of the
So
essentially
speedrunning kind of got to start too. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And then all of this was kept in gaming magazines, then gaming websites, and then different big ones popped up. Like, what was the big ones that Rooster Teeth was a big one.
You remember Red vs. Blue?
Yeah.
That was Rooster Teeth, right?
Did you ever play
Yeah.
Halo ever?
No, I don't think I have.
You ever see Red vs. Blue, the Halo show?
No. Can't say that I have.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good
No,
one.
I'm so sorry.
There's a lot of lore for some reason. With, like,
I don't know
text.
why.
Yeah,
For
I
some reason,
remember. I remember.
Ever has her name on her mug, and whenever I see someone's name on something, I just want to steal it because I'm like, oh, I know who I'm stealing from now. Cool.
It makes you want to steal it?
Yeah, I don't know
crazy.
why. It even, and then I'd scratch it off or something like.
How crazy do you have to be to get a self-portrait of yourself? And, like, hang it up?
My mom has like 7 printed out huge photos of her, just like pictures. She's like glam photos she's had all over her house.
So that crazy.
Yeah,
There you
my
go.
mom's
Alright.
insane.
Because I could not. I don't know. That now that I have my own apartment or whatever, that idea feels insane to me. Having
Okay,
a-
what's like the
huge
hottest
self-portrait.
picture of you, like your best looking picture? Imagine right there where that clock is, a huge blow up of it.
That sounds horrible.
Oil painting.
That's not. How self-obsessed do I have to be? Yeah.
I don't know. I think my mom has a healthy obsession with herself.
I would disagree, but I'm not gonna argue.
I mean, I would agree with you with the self-portrait aspect. That's weird, but like if it's you and at least one other person,
Oh, yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's,
That's just her.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, if it's just her, no, that's
Just
crazy.
her in a dress.
That's crazy.
Your mom gets to do that.
It's iconic.
Sure, it's still crazy though.
See, I don't. Maybe your mom just doesn't have the confidence to put up a self-portrait,
Sure, you can spin it that way.
or maybe you don't have the confidence to put up a
you
self-portrait.
Do your
wanna
parents
spin it
have
that
your
way?
senior pictures just up in their house?
I think so, yeah. No, that's just a parent thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Having pictures of your kids.
What if you model?
No! I want my job posted on the walls of everywhere I live.
It makes me think of like white chicks. Terry Crews just has big pictures of himself all over the house. Just a big buff black man all over the house. If I was buff, then maybe if I had something to show, I guess.
That could be construed in so many different ways.
Yeah. Like if you had a Magnum dong, of course you might hang up a photo.
In the fucking dining room for everyone to see? Like,
You know how I drew that robot? Yeah, like that.
No, on the ceiling of your bedroom.
oh, there you go.
You see
yeah.
the robot in the Burt Reynolds pose on the board?
Yeah.
That's how, if you got a Magnum dong, you play.
Never host for any family things, yeah. The family
Yeah,
comes
like
over for
that.
Christmas.
You just have to take it off the wall.
No, if it's on the wall, it's staying on the wall.
Or it's you're like Batman and you can switch the painting. Because he has a picture of Batman up on the wall and he's Bruce Wayne, so he doesn't want to get found out.
When would you switch it to the dong painting?
It's just on an automated controller.
Whenever I'm not
Sure.
Batman, dumbass.
Oh, right. I'm either Batman or I'm hanging dong. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Who's your favorite Batman villain?
The Riddler.
The Riddler?
Only because Jim Carrey played him in that one movie.
Who's your favorite?
Probably Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn?
She's fucking hot.
That's fair. That's fair.
She's
I
crazy,
guess.
but she's hot.
For me, it's Clayface. I love the idea of a desperate actor that's just getting beat up by Batman.
Or Penguin's pretty cool because Danny DeVito nailed that role.
Scarecrow's
Scarecrow's
lame.
alright.
Fuck you. Fuck, all the homies hate Scarecrow.
No, he's
right,
pretty
Ken?
cool. The idea of fucking with people with psychedelics is pretty crazy.
That is actually kind of cool.
I'm gonna give you a bunch of acid. Go crazy, Batman. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
God. You
What?
guys did that to me the first time I got high.
Eric
Do you-
Andre has shaped my personality way too much.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Do you
That's fine.
do you think it's weird that we just get Batman? Like we know what he is and can describe him?
Nah, he's invented in like the 50s.
I mean, it's like the same thing as Superman.
It's like the same
No,
thing
see
as
that's the funny part because my
Scooby-Doo.
girlfriend asked me, "What does Batman do?" And she almost stumped me with that one.
solve
He's an
mysteries.
anti-hero.
But isn't he the superhero?
He's not.
He's an
an-
anti-hero.
He's not anti.
What do you mean he's,
He's
not
a vigilante.
anti?
He's
He's
no.
like a vigilante.
No, he's the normal hero guy. He works with the cops.
No.
You got Gordon on speed dial. Yeah.
So Batman's a cop?
yeah.
So
Are
you're-
you insane?
The
Batman
police
goes
station
and
puts the spotlight in the
Batman
sky
goes
to call
and
Batman.
solves mysteries. Tell me more about this, Caden. Why is he solving mysteries?
Because he's the mystery guy. They're like, hey, there's a mystery that stumped us.
It's like
Get
the
bat dude.
Ghostbusters.
He's like a Ghostbuster.
Why do you never know the canon of anything we're ever talking? When I set you up for this, every time I go, "What's this, Caden?" and you go, "Oh, I know, it's this," and it's completely
nailed it.
wrong every time.
He's just a detective for the police.
Why does he become Batman?
Because his parents died.
Oh, how?
Why are we doing this again?
He's trying to lead you to somewhere.
I don't know where we're going. His parents were shot in the alley.
That's fucked up, dude.
So he's like, I'm gonna be a cop.
But he's not a cop.
He works with him all the time.
By that logic, the Green Arrow's a cop.
Yeah.
They're all cops. It's
They're all
propaganda.
cops,
That,
yeah.
See, now I'll get into this discussing that superhero movies are propaganda and just CIA brainwashing for us to think the military complex is good. But I don't think you guys really want to go there
You're right.
because, like, I don't know, man. The whole time they're like trying to make it seem like, yo,
Well, the Punisher
Super-
is definitely a cop. Yeah.
Superman's
There's a lot of. Yeah.
Captain America's literally a cop. So is Iron Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Um,
Yeah, no, they fought in that movie because they didn't agree on their.
Wait,
cop.
let me explain.
They didn't
I was
agree.
just about to explain how they trick us into thinking it's anti-military when it's not.
It's like the local police versus the National Guard.
Iron Man's bad because he's not controlled by the military. And then Iron Man goes, no, I'm an individual. I'm not going to do what the military says because the military's bad. And then the bad guy shows up. And then Superman goes, oh, no,
You're talking about the same guy who would sell weapons to the military?
Yeah.
That's like Iron Man's whole thing.
Iron
Yeah.
Man just is his own militia.
Yeah, and then once
the
there's a
nerdiest thing
bad
we've
guy,
ever talked about on this
wait,
podcast. My God.
wait. Once there's a bad guy, that's when Superman or Iron Man or any superhero then goes, "Yes, military, come with me, army men. Let's go fight the bad guys." And they fight all of, like the Avengers telling the cops to go save people, and then they fight the aliens. It's literally propaganda. It's military propaganda. It's all of it. It's in the end, as long as we're working together, it's good. And I'm not saying
I
that's a-
only read Watchmen.
The new movie for that just dropped, and it's all in the 3D like graphic animated style, the
Is
style
it
you
like
hate.
actually animated or cheaply? Slideshow.
You gotta watch it. It's not slideshow at all.
It's not slide. Okay, I might check it out then. Shit.
No, oh my gosh. No, I'm just instead saying that it can be more fun than just a big punch, and then we show F1 fucking flyer jets flying across the screen. We go
Formula
America,
One?
hell yeah. Oh yeah.
Not a fighter jet.
What are they called?
I don't know.
It's not an F1 fighter jet.
That'd be pretty cool though. Get the Formula One sky races. That'd be pretty sick. I'd watch that.
Air Force.
I'd watch that.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
Did you see the thing I sent you?
What?
Punchball. It's a new sport.
did see
it.
that.
Just dropped. Bunch of people
That-
fight. So they take a shipping crate and they hang it up above a lake and they put two people and they have a bare knuckle fist fight.
That's insane.
It is.
And they
the
get
thing
knocked.
is super
I watched
slippery.
a guy get knocked out and fall into the water, and all I thought is, I didn't see anyone go grab
Yeah, it's in
him.
Russia, so they don't give a shit.
That's
yeah, it's
actually insane.
it's
If you get
nuts.
knocked out in the water, someone has to go.
there has to be lifeguards.
like
yeah.
a diver, right?
Yeah.
Like I didn't see one.
I haven't seen it. I've watched a lot of knockouts, but no one's like tipped over and like banged the shit out of their head on this metal crate. But I feel like that can happen. You're falling like 30 feet into a metal crate. Like that's gonna hurt. Either way,
It's
six
literally-
points.
In the crate or on
No,
top
they're
of
on
the
top
crate?
of it, hovering over a lake, and the whole top gets
It's
like really
literally
wet and
Gang
slippery.
Beasts.
Yeah,
It's the Gang
it's
Beast
it is
episode.
Gang Beast,
Insane.
yeah. And
It's
it's bare knuckle. Yeah, it's badass.
They made Gang Beast IRL.
It's sick as fuck. Yeah, I hope it goes mainstream.
Dude, can we just do that
It's just Gang Beasts. No, we'll die.
for a skit?
Have you
You
seen
could do it for a skit.
the maps are deadly?
You can make it
Obviously,
not deadly.
instead we
Do the whole thing in like a blender? That sounds nuts.
You're thinking
Go to
of
the
the
aquarium and fight
one
an
of them's just a
octopus.
carnival.
Yeah.
One of them's an aquarium.
One of them's like a shore.
One of them's an incinerator.
True.
One of them's just a skyscraper.
That'd be pretty sick. Remember Toy Story 3, I think? When they're all running away on that trash conveyor belt? Yeah, fight right there. That'd be pretty sick.
On a conveyor belt.
Going into a trash thing, yeah.
Trash compactor.
Just like Toy Story 3. I'd watch that.
Sounds like WWE.
That'd be a better WWE, yeah.
Sorry, my brain reset.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on. I figured you just zoned out for a minute.
What were you talking about before Fall Guys? Or whatever, the Gang Beasts.
Robots.
The fighting up on top of the crate.
No, that's what led to Gang Beasts.
Yeah.
What was?
The 2003
Heroes.
Robots movie.
Anti-heroes.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk about
yeah.
more robots for the 2003 movie with Robin Williams.
Okay, what's your point?
Shout out to that movie. It's a good one. People should watch it. They got that blue guy going on his thing.
You know that movie is very.
I think we've talked about it on the pod already.
At first, I would
think
just
you
joke and say that it's communist propaganda, but after watching it, it's not. Instead, it's anarchist propaganda, or kind of instead like a weird form of. All right, so let me break it down.
Break it down.
Essentially, the idea of the market or the big tech is controlled by who's the robot? Who's the robot guy? The douchebag that wants to sell all of the.
I don't know his
Ratchet.
name.
What?
Ratchet.
Ratchet.
No, he's the clean guy. His mom's the all ratchet one. Isn't he? I don't know. He might be.
Anyways, so the big guy owns everything, and you used to be able to pitch your ideas, and everyone would be able to go to the market and then invent the thing and then sell it, and everyone would have a cool idea. Now it's all owned by one guy, and he controls the ideas that come in. Right. So looking at it from that perspective, it's actually
And then
instead.
they get all the people together to kill him.
Yeah, it's a command economy that is being controlled. That's the opposite of communist propaganda. Instead, this is a socialist anarchist story or a libertarian story because the people together unite
They would need the right to repair.
for the right to a market and the right for the freedom of idea because they're all saying that this is a bullshit. There's a monopoly over all of these different copyrights and trademarks. I should be able to sell my labor. I should be able to sell my profit or I'm not my goods, whatever it is.
I should be able to repair myself. Yeah.
So it's like a weird. It's that in High School Musical or like a weird libertarian.
How are you fitting High School Musical?
You can't
into
just
this?
lump High School Musical in that.
It's very similar. You can see everything I just said could be applied to the exact same thing, but it's
No.
kind of just like
no, you can't.
what's the word where
Explain yourself.
I don't even need to explain. It's pretty obvious. You get it.
what's the word where manifesto? Robots or High School Musical is a libertarian manifesto.
Yes, and it belongs in a museum.
It's the idea that there cannot be a commodification of my social role. I am an individual and I should be able to compete within the free market where it is not regulated at all. We're all in this together, one by one, and you. Because in that they say you got to stick to the status quo. You can't. You're a basketball player. You can't sing. And he's like, no, but I want to do both.
What time are we at?
Carlos is regurgitating a YouTube video. We're at 52 minutes. I was going to tell you to wrap it up at 55.
I did, I did see some of that online. No, but the robots for the High School Musical thing, I did rip some of that. He's completely right. For the robots thing, I did think about that when watching it, though. It is just literally the libertarianism, the idea of the market. It's all there. There's a regulated market. They try to eliminate the regulation of the market, making it a free market. Know what I mean?
You got anything to add?
No.
Fair
That
enough.
hurt my brain.
Well, sorry.
No, wait, no, we're not done. We're not
Not done?
No. How the hell did Rapunzel's hair not get so fucking weaved and like fucking tangly and bullshit like that?
Because she brushed it like 5 times a day.
Yeah, haven't you seen that?
Nah.
The song?
that's
And I
not
brush
how
and
it
brush and brush
works.
and brush and brush my hair.
And brush some more.
What else was she going to do in the tower?
She had nothing to do. She was locked in
She
a
just
tower
took
for
care
her
of her
entire
hair
life.
all day?
She took care of her hair.
Yeah, dude, that shit's like fucking 2 miles long.
But do you think your hair can support my body weight?
No.
I think if my hair was long enough, it could.
Really?
Yeah, that's all the strength.
Well, no,
on
you
your
need
neck.
to. I'm imagining
uses a
she uses an
Oh, she
anchor
does use
point.
the hook.
You have to
Yeah,
you have to have
she uses the
such
anchor
so
point.
long hair that you grab a different part so it's not anchored
Yeah,
to
she
your
wraps
head.
it around this
instead it's
hook
to your-
and then lets it down. Yeah, yeah.
But I don't think it would work.
Well, it's when you got a lot of it together, it's just like rope. Yeah, it's strong.
It
Especially
wouldn't
if
have
it's
to be
braided.
braided.
Is hair expensive?
Yes.
So we can't test this easily.
No.
Yes, you can. Well, it depends on what kind of hair.
Who the? That's a
You
fictional.
got a hair
Synthetic
guy?
hair is
Aaron said
not
he's
gonna
got a
do
hair
it.
guy.
This is a
but-
fictional amount of hair. No one is physically able
It's a
to
fictional
grow.
amount of hair.
No one is physically able to grow that long a hair.
Dude,
Some
Aaron's
people
got a
have
guy.
gotten close.
Aaron's got a guy?
Like Indonesian hair, that's like the cheapest stuff you can get. Indian hair, like cheapest. So like Indian hair, it's like the cheapest stuff you can get.
What are you talking
And then
about?
when you like the more European stuff is like the more expensive to get because when it comes to
He's got a guy, obviously, dude.
Are you talking about synthetic hair?
No, I'm talking about real hair.
Real hair.
He's got a guy for hair. What the
That's,
hell?
they taught me that.
Little Indian children.
You learn that in music.
Got
Child
a farm.
slaves.
He's got a farm. Yeah, shit.
No, just people donate it. There's a lot more brown people out there than there are.
There's a lot of brown people out there. That is true. Sorry.
Now we're sorry. All right, we had to add that in.
All right.